What's up, everybody, and welcome to March's Budget Binder Challenge, where we're spending $60 every month to try to find some beautiful Pokemon cards to add to our PokeSauce binder. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've seen these videos before, welcome back. Really excited to hang out today, buy some cards, show everybody how I go about buying singles on TCG Player, how you can do something similar, and maybe provide some ideas of some cards that we should pick up. So let me know down in the comments and in the chat, what cards do you think that we should buy with $60 today? Should we go with a bunch of smaller cards? Should we go with some bigger cards? A little bit of mix, vintage, modern? What are we thinking, chat? Super excited. It's been a while since we did. It's usually, like I said, it's a month. Every month we do this, and it looks a little bit like this. But let's get things started. So every month, $60 we spend, and that includes shipping. So we have to be a little strategic on how we go about spending that 60. We're not buying cards for master sets or any completion challenges. This is strictly for this binder here. That's going to be tracked each month so we can see how we're performing. And then, like I said, we're going to see how it goes, plus and minus. So the goal overall is to make sure that we're finding cards that are beautiful, first of all, that really fit what we like to collect, as well as find cards that maybe are low entry points or maybe haven't gone up in value yet. And the way that Pokemon has gone recently with sealed product, singles may be the way to go. And I've said it in a bunch of my streams before, especially when I'm opening up packs and hanging out with everybody, that buying singles will always be the right way to go when you're spending money. $60 a packs will never equivalent to $60 in singles. You may get lucky here and there, but you can get a really far when going this route. So just a little bit about the rules here. A little bit about the rules. Let's see. Let's catch up with the chat. Ladies, man, what's going on? How are you? Mankey, what's going on? We got your stuff in the mail. Thank you so much for the purchase there. What are your thoughts on break cards? We actually just sold a few break cards. I think I actually have a break card with me right here. I don't have my card cam out today, but we do have a beautiful Zorora break card. These actually have definitely grown on me recently, especially with some of the popular Pokemon. We've had a couple of break cards in our Mercari shop. Free Puito. I do have a first edition Mankey somewhere, Mankey. But just to give you an idea, once again, we have ourselves the PokeSauce binder. And in here we have the first month, which was January, and I'll go through the numbers here. January went with a lot of the Galarian birds from the Astral Radiance set, as well as some tag teams, illustration rares, SIRs, some really cool SIRs and art rares. We also got a couple of vintage Rayquazas as well. So we got all this, chat, for $60 in the month of January. And we'll show the performance and how it's gone since then in just a little bit. But another sneak of what February looked like. We got the promo birds from Crown Zenith, a mega full art Pidgeotto, from Evolutions, a few Charizard, Charmander, some more art rare illustration rares, and then we did get one more tag team. So let's take a look exactly how we're performing. And I use TCG Player to not only buy cards, but I also use it to track the pricing on everything. So when I do switch over to the data, I have been tracking monthly where we bought them in terms of price and where these are now. And I realize I could probably be using apps like Collector to do so. So at least I have the data to at least start with of what I bought the cards for and what they're currently worth now, so I can track the differences right here. So the month of January, we actually have been doing really well. It's dropped a little bit, but we're up $32. So we spent $60, $52 plus shipping and tax. We're actually up to $85 with the highlights being those Galarian V trainer galleries from Astral Radiance, all of them being close to up to $6 to $10 each. So big pickups there. Made a good call on that one. February, not so much. I don't know what it was about February, but I feel like that stream, something was off. You know, we took a little bit longer to get the cards we wanted. We had a hard time getting close to 60. We kept going over. We didn't really know what cards we wanted to go with. So it was a little bit of a mishmash. It's not too bad. We're only down $1.26, but we did take big losses with cards like the Galarian Moltres V promo from Crown Zenith, as well as the other Crown Zenith promos. We've lost anywhere from $1 to $5 on those. The rest of them, small gains. The biggest one, honestly, has been that Mega Pidgeot EX we got for $10, and now it's up to $15, up $5, pretty much saving the month. But now that we had a chance to review both January and February, we're going to make a list for March now, and we're going to see what cards we can get. So let me know in the comments, what cards should we pick up? Also, too, I have one of my mods posting our form for our 1K giveaway. I should actually have brought those cards out, but we are getting very close to our 1,000 subscriber giveaway. And when we do, I have shown it before on a bunch of live streams, but we have not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 Charizard cards that we're giving away. And of course, they're tucked behind all the other stuff I have in here. Where are they? Here we go. 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Let's actually flip back to the main camera for this. The one time I don't have the card camera. You want me to buy? I know Mankey. I guess we can look for Mankey cards. Let's take a look. This is kind of the point of the video in the series too, is to not necessarily always buy for the value. That's one thing I'm tracking personally, but I'm also doing this to show how many different cards there are out there that you may not even know. And Mankey, like, you may be on a quest to buy every single Mankey card. Do you know how to filter to find those? This may be a video to help do so. But before we do so, I wanted to once again say 1,000 subscribers. We're getting so close. Make sure you do go to the form below. You enter in your email, your YouTube username, your favorite Pokemon. We're going to start collecting entries now so everyone has a chance to win. Not one Charizard EX from Obsidian Flames. Another Charizard EX from Obsidian Flames. A Charizard V. Nothing crazy on that one. And then an XY Evolutions Charizard EX. So 4 winners, 4 Charizards, and I'm sure we'll give more away, more little lots as we get closer to that 1,000. We're really close, actually, so maybe we can make that push tonight during this video, which would be insane. But in general, no rush. We got some Charizard cards we want to give away. Really appreciate everybody watching the video, hanging out during the live streams. Hopefully everyone enjoys the content, but this is the point of the video, once again, is to show how to really search through TCG Player. So it's going to be a little bit of a different video. I'm not opening up any packs. I'm really just showing everybody how to go and find singles and find cool cards. So the first thing you're going to do once you go to tcgplayer.com is you're just going to go on and click Pokemon, and then we're going to shop English cards because that's what I'm looking to collect. I'm actually going to move my screen here so that way you can see the filters that I'm going to do. So we have it filtered through Pokemon right now. What I'm going to look for is cards versus sealed. And then I do want near mint condition. And I don't really want trainers. I don't really collect trainers. It's not really what I like to collect, but you can filter it this way. If you want to collect tools, trainers, stadiums, energy items, if you want to collect, feel free to filter that way. For this case, for what I'm doing, I'm collecting Pokemon, so I'm going to filter it by Pokemon. Right? Another thing you can do from here is I'm going to now filter it by prices, high to low. So it's actually interesting. You're going to have to see exactly how expensive some, I don't know, this, look at this, Voltorb, Professor Program. This must be a really rare card to be 2K. But you'll see some of, obviously, the cards that are way above that $60 a month budget. But it's pretty cool to see once you filter. We really need to get back to like the page 200, which is going to bring us to about the price point of, let's see, $5.29. So it's not going to go back. But speaking of break cards, here's one right here. And that one, it may be a little bit of a sign. Who called the break cards before? Free Puido. And the first card that does stick out is a Raichu break card. So what I'm going to do, actually, and what we've done before is, what I'm going to do now for this one is I'm going to keep things open. In the month of February, we filtered it by trainer galleries. We filtered it by megas, alt arts, SIRs, IRs, and we can certainly do that. What I think is the most fun is to kind of go through exactly what I just filtered through, of just selecting Pokemon, cards versus sealed, Pokemon or trainers or whatever you want, near mint condition, high to low, and then get to page like 200. If you want to add some more filters to narrow it down even further, you can go and do so. We can definitely try that out. But what I'm going to do here now is I'm just going to open up a bunch of tabs, and look at a bunch of cards, so almost shortlist, you can say, and find cards that are interesting to me that I think are rather maybe some underrated cards or cards that I think could go up in value, or even just cards or Pokemon that I just think are cool. We may look for Mankey cards. We can definitely do that. Let's see what else we see. If someone sees a card, though, feel free to call it out. Like I said in an earlier post in previous videos, this binder is mine just as much as it is input from the rest of the community. This card right here is pretty cool. We're gonna open that one up. We're gonna open up this one. This Dragonair is pretty neat. Cracked Ice Pikachu Hollow, Rayquaza. See, this is an interesting one here because this is a $4.29 special illustration rare, which you think about it overall, can that be something? Can that go to 10? Can that go to 10 one day? Let's take a look. I think I may be having actually connections right now. Connection